Hey folks, how are y'all doing? Good evening. Right now it's about 11:45, approaching towards the morning. I thought perfect time, not so much noise. It kind of toned down right now, and I thought yes, I'm gonna do it finally. I got so many requests to do this fragrance review, as you can see from the title. It's gonna be Kouros from House of YSL. This is the angel. To me, this is the angel in my collection. And there's a devil, which actually is called angel, very polarizing, the theory angel. But this one to me now looks like a devil, and I put them, sit them next to each other, looks like a devil and angel. You know, if they're best buddies, not likely, but then yeah. Okay, before we go into the fragrance review, this is gonna be a bumpy ride. I'm warning you. I might use foul language and whatnot. I might swear. I might do crazy stuff. So I warned you. All right. So let me show you before I start. It's my scent of the evening I wore, and pretty good performer as well. This is from the house of Rehab. This is a roll-on, the perfume oil. I used to own this EDT version. I think EDT or EDP version, the spray in university days, very potent juice. Beautiful notes like amber, sandalwood, pepper, citrus, orange, floral, musk, as well as lemongrass. Very unique lemongrass notes in it. All right. So which one gets this particular fragrance get compared to Rose 31 by Le Labo, as well as Cartier's Declaration, which is a bit more spicier. This is very sweet and the lemony, very beautiful scent. All right. Apart from this, I also have another roll-on perfume oil, the Silver, Rehab Silver, very popular. This gets compared to Silver Mountain Water. So yeah, very potent juice for summer, great juice. If you never looked in the Rehab house, look. All right. So now let's start. Okay, so let me tell you, this fragrance is a legend. This is a legend itself already, and it's a hall of fame famer fragrance. This is a star. This is a star in the fragrance game. If you are not aware of this fragrance, you need to know. So keep listening. All right. So this particular fragrance is called Kouros, which is a release of 1981, the year I was released. Concentration is concentration is EDT. All right. And then the perfume for this Pierre Baudin. All right, very popular, famous perfume. All right. Then the bottle this comes in, bottle size are 50 and 100 ml, and then the price is around bit still on the higher side. I mean, this has reformulated. This has been reformulated like twice, three times. All right, since it's released twice, so it has three different versions. All right. So this one is going to the market for around 70 to 100 US dollars. So you have to pay a little on the higher side to get this, as far as I know. All right, if you can get it cheap, go for it, definitely. All right. So this particular fragrance is a lot of flankers. All right, if you haven't seen, some of them would be body Kouros. There is silver, the sport, colon sport, and tonic. Different versions of this are available for you to look at. Okay, if this is not your thing, you can find something more wearable. Look into it. All right, look in the whole line. The apart from this fragrance, in the YSL house, there's also, I think, the very famous L'Homme and its brother La Nuit de l'Homme, which is the most popular fragrance at this moment for the modern generation. La Nuit de l'Homme is the ultimate hype. And there's also, I think, Opium for the women. There's Black Opium. So yes, YSL carries a lot of those posh, high class, high end fragrances. All right. So this particular fragrance also is like called from back in the time. This is not actually a newer release, as you can see from the year. This is not a new release, but still pretty much available for you to buy in the shopping mall, in the YSL counters. So you can see the legend lives on. All right. So let me show you the presentation very briefly. As you can see the bottle, let's just look at the box. As you know, this is the reformulated one, so the box looks a little bit different. Kouros, blue, black, white combination for you to look at. You can see all the information. Done. Side, boom, back, like that. Made in France. Bottom, here you get your serial, you get your logo up top. Inside there's nothing much fancy, just very standard box. And huge box, by the way. This looks like a 200 ml bottle would be in this. All right, but no, it's just 100 ml. The bottle for this is absolutely amazing. This is very eye-catching. This is a star. This is a Hall of Fame winner. This, if there's an Oscar for fragrances, this one will win for sure. All right. So the new one, this is the more newer version of Kouros, not as potent, doesn't have that oak moss note in it, but I really feel I can smell oak moss. The previous one used to be the first vintage. Taking a little bit time to tell you details. This part used to be ceramic. This is glass. That bottle used to be damn heavy. As you can see, the chromish touch here. The chrome used to be here, and as well as the bottom. All right. So that's your difference between your vintage and new bottle. And then the Kouros used to be in the blue font, light blue in the white. All right. So you can see Kouros, and then Yves Saint Laurent, and then EDT concentration. Your sticker at bottom, you can find it's two white bottle. Damn. Yeah, there you go. Back pretty simple. It's like a milky bottle, very much like an angel. If you remember a white suit or white tuxedo, if you think of that, this bottle will remind you of it. If it had wings, I would imagine it has wings. This is an angel, right? So for presentation, 10 out of 10. A plus, sir. Next, let's look at the notes. Shitload tons of notes. Let me just read them out, and I'm going to tell you what this smells like and what this is all about. All right. So notes are aldehydes: coriander, artemisia, clarisage, bergamot, carnation, patchouli, cinnamon, orris root, jasmine, vetiver, geranium, honey, leather, tonka, amber, musk, civet, oak, vanilla. All right. So these are your enlisted note, and then the note of civet is very interesting because it's sort of like an animal, and I don't believe they squeezed out animal and then put it in this bottle. All right, that's not possible. So I was like very interested to know why, because I took some time to test this to see what I get, and I do get like an animalic feel from this. All right, I remember back in the days it used to smell much more stronger of that note, particular note, which I'm going to talk about. All right, but yes, there's some sort of weird note in this. All right, which has a sweaty vibe. I'll tell you in a while. All right, so similar bottle. This is, as I told you, like a aromatic fougere. It's aromatic fougere is more like your barbershop sort of scent. You know, it's like a little bit powdery, a little bit of if you go to barbershop to get your shaving and everything on, shaving cream scent, and then the light is moving, that blue, white, red light is moving in the barbershop. Reminds you of this kind of scents. So let me show you a few scents that I own, which has the barbershop feel. Little bit platinum egoist, modern version. There is also the older version. This is a proper barbershop scent, Azaros Puram. A lot of Purams. Lamal belongs in this club, but on the sweeter side. Bit different though. And then the ultimate one, this one, Pakuraban Puram. This is the one that smells a whole lot like this fragrance, and these are very, very close. I would call them cousins, all right? Even though this one is a bit different than this in terms of note breakdown, very linear scent, this one has a little bit more than this, all right? But a lot of similarity between these two babies, all right? So yeah, so you have some idea now what kind of scent this is gonna be, all right? So this particular fragrance, let's now come to the real discussion, all right? This fragrance is often called about by a lot of names which are not very pleasant, or the ones Weissel people would like to hear, such as urinal cake, cat piss, holy shit, sweaty, powdery, overbearing, clawing, douche, manly man, oh that's a good one, polarizing, signature scent worthy, father of all barbershop scents. So as you can see, it's a mix of emotions. If you go to Fragrantica, still there's a lot more like and love, but then huge number of people hate this stuff. All right, let me tell you right up. Okay, this is not everybody's cup of tea. Let me warn you. All right, that's why this is one of the most polarizing scents of all time, and this has become, it went in battling with a lot of other fragrances for 35 freaking years, and still is the king. This is called King Kouros. People call this King Kouros. Why? Let's look at it. All right. So this particular fragrance has 4 aspects, according to me. First one is the white. Second one is the green. Third one is the sweet. Fourth one is the sweaty, the animalic feel. All right. What do I mean by white? First of all, the bottle, as you can see, like my shirt, it has that feel of white coat, bit of clean on the powdery side, bit of vanilla, musk, which notes are included in this also. All right, little bit of citrus up top, smells like that in the opening, bit of green up there, so that the white one comes in the dry down. So that's the white aspect. Very gentlemanly, clean shaved, that sort of white jacket, the white feel, very clean. All right. Second one is the green. This one has notes like coriander, and then the what is patchouli, orris root, vetiver. All right. Okay. And then I think there's oak moss. Yes, the oak moss. They say it's a band, but then get the smell of oak moss. Sometimes bit of fern. Sometimes it smells like cactus as well as aloe vera. I get those combination of green notes in this, but very strong and potent. All right. Okay. So the let me show you actually the sprayer and tell you right up, because even though I'm wearing that Khaleeji on my arm, let me show you the sprayer and you'll see what kind of monstrous sprayer is this. This is not your typical modern day fragrance sprayer. All right, let's hit the target. Now I'm in a different world. Literally I look possessed, right? Yes, this one does have that effect. This one is a fragrance not built for kids. Let me tell you right away, school kids, please don't look into this as a starter fragrance. If you are a different kind of a guy, like alien sort of a person, as a young individual, and you're different from the whole class, yes. If you're weird, yes, look into it. But this one I feel is a bit more on the, not, I'm nobody to say or to rule which fragrance get to be worn by who, but I feel this is 25 and up. All right, a mature man's signature scent. This is what gives me the vibe of, honestly speaking. Up top you get a, yes, that combination of a lot of things, it hits you. That's why all the notes you get a little bit of that citrus. It has that some sort of bergamot, yes, a little bit touch of citrus, and then the green aspect, very green, just like this one. All right, let me spray it actually on my other hand. Okay, this one is a bit more green on the very obvious side. Yeah, this one has a little bit more of the peppery cake, a little bit more on the green side right away. All right, so a bit more harsh. But this one, the Kouros, right, it opens very differently, very clean, sort of like a, sometimes you feel like detergent. The white makes your white shirt whiter, and then the aldehydes, a little bit of the pine feel, like a pine needle cone, that sort of feel, like a Burberry's London, bit of spicy feel, bit of like Christmassy feel. Yeah, opens up like that, but it has the sweetness also. The vanilla is up top somewhere there to gives it like a mix of a lot of things. So green, white, and bit of citrus. That's how it opens. And then you get a little bit of that cat piss smell that people talk about. It's not cat piss, I'm telling you, cat piss smell is horrible. I had cats, so I know. But does smell a bit like the you see my face? Your eyes will be twitching like what was that if you're smelling this for the first time. It doesn't happen with fragrances like this modern one, because they take care of it. They fixed it, like take a screw, like, oh, okay, that's harsh notes. Oh, now this one is good to go. Egoist, good to go as platinum egoist. Kouros, even after reformulation, no one twitched it enough. This one, they tell you, I dare you, you wear this rocket on your skin and you use it as your signature scent, and you dare buy this scent and use it and rock it proudly. That's what the challenges are from the house of YSL with this fragrance. All right, this is called father of all barbershop fragrances for a while. I mean, for a reason. This fragrance, Paco Rabanne, actually is elder in terms of age. This one came out in 1973, all right? But this one, 81, it came out, changed the definition. It redefined what barbershop smells should feel like. There's a review of this of one guy in the YouTube. If you go curious, I forgot his name. He doesn't review anymore. He was smoking middle of the review, and he was talking about this fragrance. The stuff he says describe this fragrance perfectly, so I'm not going to talk about those things. If you really want to see, you can see the review of this fragrance. I'm not going to talk about it. This is very strong, very potent juice. If you spray this, you just need like 1, 2, 3 spray maybe on your arm. 1 you tap, 2 on your neck, 1 on your shirt, 3 to 4 sprays. Works all year long, winter, autumn, any 12 months. It is gonna be good to go. All right, purpose, I cannot think of a purpose. This one, you can wear it anywhere you like. If you don't care about what people are gonna think, if you don't care about that factor, go for it. This is an arrogant man scent. This is a scent Al Pacino would wear in a movie. Which movie is it? I wrote down, as I forget all the time. Scarface. If you know the Scarface movie, this is his, definitely his signature scent, because he's wearing those jackets. You know, he's dancing in the 80s nightclub. You know, and then he's like the mafia boss. He's doing his hits. He's driving his Cadillac and stuff. There's like leopard, velvety kind of seats in the car. Yes, and it has that. It has that sort of vibe. That's where the civet feel comes from. I think that's the leather. Just my personal opinion. I don't know. I don't want to say it's the oak moss only, because the oak moss is toned down a little bit. But then I do get. I think the leather is a white leather, some sort of leather that gives the animalic sweaty vibe. It's like a man sweat, not in a bad way. Not to say you are body odor oozing that sort of fragrance. No, this one women find it very addictive. Bit more on the mature ladies. Young ladies may go for Ultra Mall, your La Nuit, or maybe 1 million, that sort of a scent, like 20, 25. But if a lady is 30 and you're gonna see her, or she's like 28 approaching 30, she can appreciate this. She can appreciate balls. This one, Lamal, also is a bit more mature scent, right? It's called Love or Hate. But guess what? This one knocks it out of the park. Lamal gets knocked out by this in terms of daring scent. This one is so much more pleasant, so much more sweet with the mint up top. There's playfulness. This one doesn't play around. This one doesn't have the sweetness. Very little sweetness. Yes, I talk about the sweet aspect of it. Yes, bit of amber, bit of honey, bit of musky sweetness, but not so much. Very, very little sweetness in this. So to make it enough, so the balance is green, herbal side, the spicy kick little bit, and then the white feel with the musk and everything. And then there's also the, what's the other one? The sweaty vibe, the manliness, the manly man factor. This isn't it. This is a very daring scent. I'm telling you. All right. So let's look at the age for it. As I told you, 25 and up, according to me. Don't kill me for it. All right. And then the purpose is to be the man. That's it. If you want to be the man, wear Kouros. If you want to be a real man with balls, and you think you're ready to explore the world, look into Kouros. Then where else? Clubbing. Yes, no longer people wear Kouros in the club. Who says so? I'm gonna, if I ever hit the club again. Yeah, I'm not like an old man and stuff. If I be hitting the club today, I'll be wearing this. I'll be the boss. I'll be killing all 1 millions. And no, I'm not gonna kill Ultramall because that's also a beast of a scent. But this is like the guy with a shotgun. If you know Arnold Schwarzenegger coming out in Terminator 2 with that huge shotgun, it's coming out of this rose floor, it's falling on the floor, and he's taking out with the leather jacket, shotgun. This is Kouros. This is just like that easy. That guy would have a face like this, no smiling, you know. I'd let my fragrance do the talking. What fucking talking to me? You do know who I am. I can just like whack you. Right. 80s disco era, you know, those disco balls going around, the light is going around crazy, and then the white Cadillac, white jacket, white boots, white tie, all right, necktie, and then arrogant bastard. Okay, not in a bad way, in a good way. Arrogant bastard in a good way. Imagine that. So this is clean yet dirty, dirty yet clean. It's not all the way dirty, it's not all the way clean. So it has every single element covered in one fragrance. That's why this is the boss. Longevity on this, 10. Projection, 10. Versatility, 10. All year long. Compliments, interesting. Compliments from the ladies who understand fragrance a little bit more mature. They are not MILFs, alright? Not like Mark says, but yeah, MILFs would love this, alright? If you are a sugar daddy, yeah, also wear this, alright? The originality, 10 out of 10, even though there are fragrances like Pakora Puram, barbershop feel, yes, but the originality of that, putting the sweat note in there, making you man again, yeah, 10 out of 10. Hall of Fame, definitely yes. I told you up front, it's Hall of Famer. All right. For age-wise, just watch it. Young people, you can give it a try. Younger people, if you're looking for a signature scent at this time of your life, university, college, you can look into this if you want to stand out in the crowd. All right. This is not everybody's cup of tea. Not everyone can wear it. Not everyone can appreciate it. So keep that in mind. It's not a sheer thing for compliment getters. This is a fragrance you wear for your freaking self. All right. I'm pretty serious. What? Robert De Niro, you know, Al Pacino. These guys wear this. Who are you kidding? All right. So total A plus. 10 out of 10. I cannot talk enough of it. The smell of it, cannot beat it, you know. Maybe I'm a bit older, that's why I'm appreciating this kind of fragrances. Or maybe it has something to do with, you know, like my lady who understanding my sentiments and everything, that where am I heading, where am I at this point of life. It speaks, this fragrance speaks to me perfectly. And I can try, I look into my collection, 70 something, I try to spray, but then I always reach for this bottle. It's going down very, very fast. I'm pretty sure I'm gonna be always having this in my collection. This is easily now, I smelled it before, but now easily, if I ever gonna have 5 fragrances in my collection, this is gonna be one of them. That good, right? So that's my review for Kouros. I hope you enjoyed it. Do let me know what you think about it. Did you ever rock it? Do you have the vintage? How is the vintage different from this? And some people ask me if do body Kouros. Don't have a bottle with me. I smelled it before. If I ever get a bottle, I'll do a comparison. I'll let you know my thoughts. Without a bottle, I prefer to stay away from reviews because it's not fair. When I see a review and I see a person don't even have a bottle, you know, like for example, I'll show you, give an example. I was going to do this review today. See this bottle? Very popular bottle once, right? The flask. This is a bottle I thought I'm going to do a review of. This is finished almost, like the juice is here. Hugo Boss, Hugo by Hugo. Bit here. I can review it because this bottle I used the whole of it, right? But then there's no juice in it. How do you feel if I show an empty bottle? Hi, look at my juice level. It's shit. It's below the below point. So sometimes, yeah, I have few things that, you know, it's just my OCD thing, I guess. So if I ever get full bottle of this or partial bottle or small bottle, I'll do a review of this fragrance. All right, so that's my style, right? So thank you very much for watching. I'll get back to your comments soon, and everybody have a great day. Good night from Bangladesh.